What's up, everybody? It's your boy King Hussle. And yes, this is the best money and credit channel on YouTube. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell. So whenever I drop new sauce, new lessons, new methods, and giveaways, you will be the first one to be notified. You'll be the first one to know what's going on. And hey, you might be the first one to win something for free. So make sure you subscribe and hit the all notification bell on all the YouTube channels. Also, make sure you follow me on my Twitch, King Hussle Live. I do all my freebies and giveaways from there. Also, make sure you follow me on all my social media platforms. All you gotta do is click the title on every video. Once you click the title on every video, at the bottom in the description, all my social media links will pop up. All right. Got a lot of fake King Hussle pages out there. So please get a FaceTime verification call or video to make sure you see this face. Make sure you are doing legit business and you are getting what you pay for. All right. And before we get anything started, this is all educational purposes only. Not telling anybody to do anything. So let's get this thing started. Hey, let's get this thing started. Hey, what to do, my real King Hussle fans, supporters, subscribers out there? My real Hustle Nation Empire family members, and we are back at it again with the gems, back at it again with the sauce, back at it again with the information that's going to turn you into a boss. So you tired of being a zero, you ready to be a family hero? Listen up, take a seat, get your notepad and get your pen, because you already know when I drop these videos and y'all get the notifications, it's going to be some information that's going to help you win. All right. And in today's video, we were talking about a $30,000 bad credit personal loan that can help you invest into your new small startup business. Also get business credit cards, credit builder credit cards, and credit builder loans. All right. Now, this bank is helping people do what they need to do with the thug dizzle for shizzle my nizzle, for people who trying to get better on personal, and for people who trying to get funded on the business. Now, when it comes to getting funded on personal or business, you got to understand this. They are not anybody. Banks, lenders, and groups are not just lending anybody any money. You got to have your ducks in a row. You got to have your documentation. You got to be ready to go. You got to have a credit profile together. And a lot of people don't understand that. A lot of people hear bad credit loans, and the first thing they hear is, "Oh, I got bad credit, so they're gonna give me a loan." It does not work like that. When it comes to bad credit loans, you have to understand any credit score under 680 is bad credit. So there's people out here with 600 credit scores, 650 credit scores, and they're getting their credit profile together. They came from a long way. They might have started at 500, 550, 525. And for the past 12 months, 13 months, 15 months, they have been paying and making payments on their trade lines, which has been improving their credit score. Because we all know that 35% of your credit profile is generated from your credit scores. I mean, your payment history. So your payment history plays the biggest part of your credit profile. And a lot of people think that they can just go buy trade lines. And once they buy this trade line, and it reports to their credit report, they're going to automatically just get 50, 100, 200 points added to their credit profile in a month or a day. It does not work like that. The more payments you make, the longer of the payments you make, the longevity, which will build your credit score. So the longer you've been making payments, you'll start to get more points. You're not going to just first payment, first month, you're going to get 17, 20 points. No, it don't work like that. So this is what people got to understand. Your credit profile is built of different components. So credit mix, credit payment history, age, and different accounts. All these things matter. So the longer your account is, the older your account is, determines a lot also. Because if you have a 13-year-old account, meaning that there's an account on your credit profile that's 13 years old, and you've been making payments on this account for 13 years, that's somebody that has more than likely going to have good payment. I mean, a good credit score and a good credit profile. But a lot of people get these accounts. A lot of people get auto loans, student loans, credit cards, and you name it. And eventually they stop making payments on those. And after 6 months of not making payments on an account, it is now sold to collections. And once it goes into collections, that's where 6 months of no payment and bad payment history is already bad. So once it goes into collections, now that debt that you had is now considered as bad debt because you are not paying on that debt. Any debt that you're paying on each month and you eventually pay off, that's good debt. You need debt on your credit profile to show and prove that you can manage money. I was talking to a young lady last week, and I showed her $105,000 on a credit profile and debt. She automatically thought that it was bad. I said, how is it bad with a 800 credit score? That means I got accounts and I'm paying them off on time, managing my debt, which you're supposed to do. So this $105,000 is going to eventually go down to $0 or whatever it is going to be because I paid it off. You have to keep trade lines on your credit score, on your credit profile. Primary trade lines at that. Any account that's in your name is a primary trade line, which will impact your credit score the most. Well, FYI. So building your credit profile, building your credit worthiness will allow you to get larger limit loans. The longer you manage and paying debts, the higher they'll start giving you limits. The higher your limits will be on your credit profile. So let's say I'm Joe Schmo. I got a 550 credit score. I got $60,000 in debt. Auto loans, student loans, blah, blah, blah. Bad debt at that. It's been delinquent for a long time, for years. I'm ready to build my credit. I'm ready to get my credit score together, right? What am I going to do? What am I going to do is I'm going to get an Experian account so I can see all my profiles, all my credit, all my debt, what's really going on. Once I get my Experian profile, I'm going to start looking at my debt. So $60,000 in debt. I'm going to see which is the oldest account, which one has the most debt, and which has the least debt. Because any accounts with the least debt, we can dispute those. Those are the accounts you want to dispute. But the accounts with the most debt, you want to keep them because those more than likely have more debt and more age. You want to keep your credit profiles aged. So if you somebody that's 30, 40, 50 years old with a 13-year-old account, you dispute that account and delete it off. That 13-year-old account is now gone with the age, the payment history, and the debt. So now your credit profile went from 13 to whatever the next oldest account is. It might be 4 years old. So now you really going to be in a bad situation when it comes to getting funding. So looking at my accounts, disputing the smaller ones, and starting to make payments on my bigger accounts, because these primary trade lines will still help you build your credit score. As long as you're making payments each month to pay that debt down, it will start reporting on your credit report as good payment history. Then it'll start getting reversed. So those red X marks will turn to green check marks on your credit profile. So now you're opened up those primary trade lines and you're paying back, so you don't got to dispute all those accounts. Now you want to start getting credit builder loans and credit cards, secure loans, secure credit cards, utilizing your own money as collateral. AU accounts, authorized users. You can go to Trade Line Supply and get these. CreditStrong.com has trade lines. Magnum Credit has trade lines up to $30,000. There are places for you to start building your credit, because at the end of the day, you want to clean your credit. You're going to have to spend more money on getting trade lines and accounts to report on your credit report, and you're still going to have to pay monthly on these trade lines. A lot of people buy these expensive trade lines and trade line packages, and they fall off after a month or two, maybe even 3. And they're under the impression that I buy this trade lines, will stay on there forever, it's going to build my credit. No, it's for your credit profile to look good at any time, at the time that you're going to apply for some type of major loan, credit card, a line of credit, or a car. So people want to know what banks help people with funding, what banks help people with bad credit, which banks help people win, build, and grow. So in today's video, we're going to be talking about Golden One Credit Union. Yes, Golden One Credit Union. They have business funding and they have personal funding. All right, so they have personal loans. A Golden One personal loan is a quick and easy option for accessing funds you need to achieve your goals. You can use a personal loan to consolidate debt from a credit cards and other loans, or even make a large purchase. Thinking about using a personal loan for debt consolidation? Learn more about the benefits debt consolidation can offer. Why choose a personal loan? So competitive low rates, flexible terms up to 60 months. So you got 60 months to pay back this loan. As low as APR as low as 9.49. That's pretty decent. No collateral required. So this is not a secured loan. This is an unsecured loan, and no origination fee or prepayment penalties. So which means you can pay this loan off as fast as you want. So terms limits based on borrowed 10,000 borrowed at 9.49 APR for 36 months. You'll be paying basically $322.03 per month on this loan. But nobody really gets the lowest APR. So people got to understand that. So they got personal lines of credit. Now, we all know the difference between a loan and a personal line of credit. Loans are a lump sum of money that you have to pay back, no, regardless if you use it all. Lines of credit, you are only responsible for what you use. So up to $30,000, no collateral requirement, no prepayment penalties, low variable rates. A Golden One personal line of credit offers you the ability to conveniently borrow money with this unique benefits. This unsecured loan differs from a home equity line of credit by using immediate access to emergency funds without having to put your home or other assets up as a guarantee to repay the funds. Whether you intend to use it today or consolidate high interest rate credit card balances or tomorrow to cover unexpected cash expenses, you'll have peace of mind knowing the Go to One personal line of credit is available when you need it. All right, so they also have a credit starter loan. All right, so the perfect loan for establishing new credit. So people with brand new credit profiles and they need to start establishing credit, borrow up to $1,500 to $2,500 with a guarantor or co-signer. Low interest rates, no collateral required. Certificate and savings secure loan. These type of loans are secured by funds in your own term savings certificate account by savings account, as it's perfect for members who want to establish and rebuild credit. So they got credit builder savings loans. So that's on the personal side, right? So then they got credit cards, jumpstart and improve your credit score with confidence. So member first credit card, they got members rate advantage card, they got members cash rewards plus cards. And on the business side, yeah, they also have credit cards, business credit cards that will be coming soon, and they will be offering decent amounts. And they also got business credit, business loans, checking and savings accounts. All right, so Go to One Credit Union, CPN friendly. They offer credit builders loans and credit cards. They offer $30,000 bad credit personal loans that can help you get funding to help you invest into your new small startup business, and it will report to your personal credit profile as a primary trade line that will report and help you build your credit score. All right, so make sure you guys are checking out Go to One Credit Union. They are helping people with bad credit and helping people get the bag. All right. So shout out to all my Real King Hustle fans, supporters, subscribers out there, because without y'all, there'd be no me. Y'all motivate me keep going. Y'all motivate me keep dropping the sauce. And y'all motivate me keep y'all entertained. So shout out to all of y'all. Anybody out there that's tired of being broke because it ain't no joke, let's get to work. FaceTime one-on-one unlimited gems are $1,000. But for limited time only, I am doing them for $600. Yes, $600 Cash App or Bitcoin payment. Once the 600 is on your Cash App or Bitcoin balance, send me a screenshot. Let me know you payment ready, and we will go from there. All right, no screenshots, no replies, no 21 questions, and please do not yo me. Also, make sure y'all book y'all seat on the wrong channel. Make sure y'all book y'all seat on the webinars Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays. Cancel that wrong page. Mondays, Wednesdays, and Fridays, 10 seats available each webinar. $250. We will talk about anything and everything that you guys want to talk about, from personal credit, business credit, how to invest, how to make passive income, you name it. We're going to talk about it all. All right. So make sure you guys are booking y'all seat on the webinars. And these webinars will end up on my my podcast channel. So make sure you guys are booking y'all seats, and let's have a good time. Let's get this information, this knowledge, and this resources, and elevate and build and win together. All right. Also, make sure y'all book y'all seat on the crypto tour, in-person limited gems, $3,500, $500 deposit. The rest of the money will meet in person. Make sure you guys are booking y'all CEO. Make sure y'all booking y'all seat on the crypto tour, in-person limited gems, $3,500, $500 deposit. The rest of the money meet in person. Make sure y'all booking y'all seat on the month-long mentorship, $2,500, 30 days. Anything you need help with, let's get to work. Make sure y'all checking out my vendor platforms on Telegram and the Potato App Millionaire Network. Still looking for people for the production company. Still looking for rappers, singers, models, producers, cameramen, women, gamers, streamers, and content creators. Make sure y'all subscribe and hit the notification bell on my YouTube channels and my Twitch. Make sure you follow me on my new IG, King Hustle X11.2. Make sure you guys are checking out the crypto world, because it's changing people's lives for sure with these meme coins and things like that. And make sure you guys are checking out my music channel, King Hustle X1M, my latest mixtape that I just dropped, Hustle and Flow. Make sure y'all check out my new latest video I just dropped, Can't Fuck With Me, and my latest single, Scamming Out the Mansion. And with that being said, it's your boy King Hustle. Y'all know how I get down in these videos. I'll see you at the next lesson, video, or live. Peace.